Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw is Nix. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
That is caught for the throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Lions will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. Gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Hey, 73.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Nix now on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right, here with Gibbs. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, my son. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? No touch that. No touch.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
73. 73. No touch.
Hurts to the air on first down. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the 42-yard line.
No touch that. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
No touch.
Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
2nd and goal.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. The rain not letting up continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Here is Shipley on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
about 6 there. Setting up second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. Now inside the 25. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. A gain of 48.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line. But they are in business. First and goal coming up.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. To throw is Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down. Nix. Throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
No touch, set. No touch.
Now it's Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown and break. That's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Moving outside the pocket. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's Nix to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Nix out of throwing here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Jahmyr Gibbs! And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown tonight. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
17 yards.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. Rolling right. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
63.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Open man is Smith. He's got him. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. On play action, Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Like, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 6.
Great, set.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. Will Shipley out of the backfield. The one he was looking for there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the outside. That's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Nix. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he will score. Game on. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
38.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. A very nice return up to the 35, but perhaps some illegal assistance to get him there. Let's check the flag.
Hey, 73 seconds. Don't touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's complete. Tight end got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Play close quickly. Here comes third down.
Great. Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first and 10.
No touch.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Hurts, and this one to Shipley. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Great. Set.
Once again, they'll give it to Shipley. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. Trying to to keep a drive alive, we're going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
No touch that. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Dillon.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field. Be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the 4th quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time to come back.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Great, set. No touch that.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.